All right, just settle into your meditation posture. And most of us are sitting at our desk, so many people are. I mean, some of you aren't. So have the feet flat on the floor, about a hip's width apart, and your sits bones raised. And actually more if you're sitting on a chair, make sure you're on top of your sits bones. And if you are sitting with your legs in the regular meditation posture, make sure they are the sits bones are raised about, fairly a good maybe 1 to 2 inches. If this helps to align the spine, shoulders are aligned with the hips. Imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light stretching from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. Just keep lengthening the spine. And just tip the head forward, putting a little bit of traction in the back of the neck. And release any tension from the crown of the head all the way down. Just go down slowly. Imagine someone's pouring nice warm liquid on the crown of your head, and it's just, as it pours down, everything relaxes, the face, the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the belly, and the limbs. But yet you're still nicely aligned and alert. So bring the mind to the breath. Just notice the sensations as the air moves in and out through the nostrils. And just start to get in touch with yourself. See how you are doing this morning. And however it is you're turning up this morning, just know it's totally fine. If you are noticing sounds in your environment, just allow them to be there. Make them part of your meditation. So rather than have the mind running off to be happily distracted, keep the mind on the breath. And then notice the thoughts as they're arising. Try and put some space in between those thoughts. Try and view them with some level of objectivity, without judgment, without opinions, without engagement. And then bring to mind all the people of your life. You'll come back to them in the meditation, and your loved ones, those that you don't love that much, and then your strangers. Remembering they can change place at any time. Maybe they have for you already this year. And they're all equal to you and me, each other. Because everybody has this wish to be happy. And we're always looking for comfort. Every single one of us. We're always looking to be free from suffering. And we all have this capacity for Buddhahood. So I'll share this image of Tara, drawn by Rinpoche. So if you need to, at any time during the meditation, just to get a reminder, just open your eyes and look at her. remembering in your meditation she's light. Here she's just, I don't know if it's watercolor or on a crayon. I remember, I saw the original. I think it was paint. But in your meditation, she's light. So you imagine her in the space in front of you, about maybe 6 to 8 feet away. There's a radiant green light body. So beautiful. And she's sitting on a multicolored lotus. Her left foot is drawn in, just like when you're sitting, when you're meditating. And her right foot is out, resting on its own little multicolored lotus. And her left foot drawn in indicates her complete and effortless control over her desire energy. And her right foot out indicates her willingness and capability to get up and act for all sentient beings. And often she's referred to as the wish-fulfilling Buddha, and she represents the quick capacity, represented as female, to cut through the obstacles to get things done, to be successful, and of course, to make me blissful. So imagine Tara as beautiful as possible, young and radiant, and full of energy, full of bliss. And she wears these golden, so these colored silken garments in the Royal Indian style. You can imagine they're made of dakini cloth. And she has jewelry on her ears and her ankles, her arms, her neck, her feet, her toes. She has this 5-pointed crown on her head, also embedded with jewels. You can also imagine that she is the manifestation of your own teacher's mind. Except this time appearing as green Tara for your benefit. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened by this practice of meditating on Guru Tara. May I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. So now we imagine one chakra at a time, powerful light coming from each of her 3 chakras. And think like this, entering my 3 chakras and filling me completely. So first purifying and then filling with blessings. So start with the body and imagine Lama Tara sending powerful, blissful white light from the Om at her brow chakra. And think like this, it enters your brow and completely fills you. And imagine that all problems and sufferings and heaviness of the body are purified by this light. And any harm ever done to any living being with this body and any infinite past bodies also purified and eradicated completely, not one atom left, as we recite her mantra. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Swam. 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 Now imagine this time light coming again. And imagine your body has become a blissful light body, just like Tara's. Indestructible. Just like it will be when you attain the deity's body, the Sambhabakaya. And imagine it's not possible to ever harm others with this body, only to benefit. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swam. 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 Now the speech, and imagine Tara sends a red light from the R at her throat to my throat. And this purifies all the problems of speech. Inappropriate speech, useless speech, uncontrolled speech, angry speech, criticism, the inability to express ourselves inappropriately, appropriately, and then all the harm ever done to any living being with the speech of this life and infinite past lives. Just imagine that all is totally purified, eradicated by this blissful red light coming from Lama Tara's throat chakra to your chakra. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swam. 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 And now this red light comes again. And this time imagine that you are totally full of all the blissful, perfect, compassionate wisdom, appropriate speech of Lamatara. And just think to yourself, whatever sound I utter is necessarily beneficial to any living being who hears it, including myself. And all of this is my potential. And really try and feel full of this powerful energy of your speech. Om tare tu swam. 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 And now Lamatara sends powerful beams of blue light, this time blue like the sky, from the blue hum at her heart chakra. And this enters your heart. And imagine that all the unhappiness of mind, confusion, arrogance, anger, jealousy, pride, resentment, hurt, anxiety, self-hate, all of this completely purified. And think like this, all my delusions, including the root ego grasping, which are the cause of my own suffering and of why I harm others, all of this totally eradicated by this powerful blue light, not one atom left. Om tare tu swam. 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 This time that blue light comes again, and feel full of the blissful, omniscient, compassionate mind of Lamatara. Also remember, this is the mind of your teacher, and all of this is your potential. Think, this is my potential. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swam. 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 Now imagine the three lights coming, white, red, blue, from Lamatara's three chakras, and they simultaneously penetrate your three places. And this time feeling even the subtlest stains, the subtlest energy of all delusion are totally eradicated, not one atom left. We just stay in this blissful state, concentrating on being oneness with the energy of Mother Tara as we recite her mantra. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swam. 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 Now becoming oneness with Lama Tara, imagine her lotus dissolving upwards into her body. And then she comes to the crown, sitting above the crown of your head, facing the same way. And then out of her wish to be oneness with your mind, remember she's your teacher, your spiritual mentor. Imagine she dissolves into green light and melts into you through your crown, merging with your body, speech, and mind. And think that you are one with Lama Tara's holy body, speech, and mind. And feel blissful. now benefiting others, and think, now I am Tara, I must lead them to enlightenment. So imagine again in front of you, the enemies in front, eyeball to eyeball, and to the left, all of your loved ones, your friends, your spouses and children. And then to the right and everywhere else, all the rest of sentient beings and the strangers above, below, left, right, behind, in front, pervading all of space. And remembering that they're all the same. They all want happiness. They don't want suffering, and they all possess this Buddha nature. So now imagine from your heart millions and millions of tiny green taras. Imagine they're all made of light, emanating out, entering the friends, the strangers, the enemies, taking away all of their suffering, giving them everything they need, and transforming them into their own Tara. And really imagine you really want this. And imagine this happening as we recite the mantra. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Svam. 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 And imagine all these transformed Taras absorb into me, enhancing my own Tara nature. So let's just dedicate all the merit, all the positive energy we've created doing this purification and this Tara practice to all those people of our life. For this very, very swift return of the unmistaken reincarnation of Lama Zopa Rinpoche, and for Israel as he's moving along his path in the Bardo. Right, everybody. Lots of love. Thank you so very much. And I will see some of you this evening, maybe. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for hosting, Lou, and anybody else who was watching the back door. Thank you. All right.
Thank you very much.